Hey there, everybody. Welcome into the ESPN FC studios for a quick edition of Extra Time alongside Stevie and Ale. I'm Seb, who has never once done the finger-pointing thing that you guys keep bringing up. I don't know where you got that from. Like I said, we're short on time here in Extra Time because we got to give up the control room. Julian Laurent still with us as well. And actually, the first question is...
Why are you so angry, Seb?
I'm not angry.
I mean, we're playing with you.
What makes you think it's
playing with me? You guys are taking... What do they say? Are they taking the...
What makes you think that? What makes you think? Oh, this is about you.
Yeah. Oh, who was it about, Stephen? Who is it?
All I said was, what makes you think this is all about you?
And I asked you, who is it about?
It's not about you.
We don't have time for this. Jules, first question to you.
About an old colleague of ours.
I know.
You think this is about him, right?
With Havertz becoming more of a 9, should Arsenal still look for the striker come the summer or focus on something else? It actually came on in the show. What do you think? Havertz good enough to be their 9 for good?
And where does he play if they buy a striker?
Ooh, okay.
A follow-up question, Stevie. Hashtag FC Extra Time.
That's another good question.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think they've looked at strikers. They're following strikers right now. Their recruitment team. I'm not really sure that even in January they were that keen on another striker. I think they had already moved Havertz from that number 8 position we've described on the show, where he was signed for, what he was signed for, to be more of a 9. And now that it kind of proved them right, or now that they kind of find something that is working, for how long we don't know. Like Stevie said on the show, it might not work for much longer. It might work for longer towards the end of this, until the end of the season. We will see. I don't know how much money they will have available in the summer. I would think that they probably will look to strengthen another position than the number 9.
Did you see how proud Stevie was of himself for coming up with a follow-up question?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, yeah, right, okay. Follow-up question.
Wait, the journo.
Yes.
Journo over there, Stevie.
Good job, Stevie.
That's right. Journalism with a big J for Steven today. Stevie, for you, if you were playing today, which current Premier League player would you hate to face and would give you nightmares? Also, was there any in your time that you dreaded playing against?
I never dreaded playing against him.
Rafael Gordillo.
I remember this story. I remember this story. Yeah.
He was... Well, that night I played against him, I never actually played against him again. Although Liverpool played Real Madrid, he was on the other side. So I didn't actually face him. I faced him that one time, mano a mano, and I couldn't figure him out. After that, no, I never dreaded playing anybody. No.
So the second time you played him, they didn't say, we want this matchup again, and put him on you?
Well, the first game was Scotland against Spain.
Oh, okay.
The second
so
game
it wasn't
Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Got it. And nobody from the current Premier League that would worry you? That you'd hate to go up against?
Well, if you defend properly, and you defend as a unit, then no, because you figure out what to do with certain players. Listen, if I'm playing against a guy who can do 100 metres in 9.5 seconds, I'm sending him inside to where all the traffic is.
Right.
If he's not got any pace, then I'll try and make it me against him, and then I'll smother him that way. You know.
You can always figure out.
You figure it out, and that's why.
Rafael Gordillo.
I couldn't figure him out. I couldn't figure out whether I should let him go wide. Couldn't figure out, did I bring him? I ended up bringing him in because of the traffic, but at the same time, it was kind of a lesser of the two evils.
Did he actually have like a great game, or did you just struggle with him? Like, if we were to go back and watch tape, did he...
Yeah, you wouldn't have said he was like absolutely outstanding. Just the occasions when him and I had a personal duel, probably 3 or 4 maybe, in the game, because we won the game and we were the better side. But of those 3 or 4 times, as I said, he had the upper hand.
Jules, pure sporting perspective, I'm not really sure what that means. Who do you see having a better career, Wemby or Mbappe? Jules is a big NBA guy.
Oh, the young guy.
Yeah, the young, skinny, tall guy, yeah.
I'm just very happy to start with that we have not just two Frenchmen, but 2 Paris-born and bred men to be one, the best player in the world in football right now, and the other one on his way to become the best basketball player in the world. He's not far from it already. It's hard to tell, really. I think let's wait to see at 25 where Wemby is in terms of what he's achieved in his career. 25 is how old Mbappe is now. See how well he's done with France and with the Spurs or whoever franchise he ends up playing for between now and the age of 25, so the next 5 years. And then maybe we can start judging. I think it's hard to compare two different sports, obviously. Obviously, in a very Parisian way, I would just love both of them to be GOATs in their own ways.
You know what I heard there?
What's that?
Wemby wants out of San Antonio. That's what I heard.
Wow.
I heard Jules saying if he goes somewhere else. I don't know, man. Jules has a connection over there. Right. He might know. He might have some breaking news, huh? Okay. Bench one, start one, drop one. Manager edition. Tuchel, Pochettino.
Oh, that's a belter.
Or Ten Hag. Jules, I'll start with you. Tuchel, Pochettino, and Ten Hag.
You said. I mean, Ten Hag is not possible to start with. You know that. So
okay, so he's dropped.
I will just leave him home. He's not even going to come anywhere near me. And then I want to believe in Tuchel. I've always been a fan of Tuchel. I know this season is not really going well for him, so I'll probably bench Poch and start Tuchel.
Wow, Ale, you agree? Is that the order you'd have it?
I mean. Look,
Tuchel first?
Can I just say there are no good options here, first and foremost?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
This is
the guy who was first lost to Heidenheim today.
Would you not say at least you wouldn't mind playing for Pochettino? I don't think I would like to play for Tuchel, Ten Hag.
Yeah, well, that's another way to.
I'm struggling for reasons.
Yeah, yes, you're really reaching deep. Because you could also argue, well, Thomas Tuchel has won a Champions League title, and so therefore, you know, what has Pochettino won? That you can go down that path of a conversation. But to your point, Stevie, I potentially, yes, would enjoy playing for Pochettino more than I would Thomas Tuchel. It's hard to make an argument Thomas Tuchel when he just lost to Heidenheim, and he has had the full-on collapse that he's had at Bayern Munich. I cannot pick Thomas Tuchel as my starter. But yeah, I agree with the Ten Hag approach and point of view.
Drop.
Yes, Ten Hag is nowhere near the team.
Stevie, Pochettino, your first choice out of those two?
Yeah, for that reason.
Jules, has there been a more obvious instance of a player curse as Kane, a player who's expected to improve a team, but despite him playing well, this team starts playing worse?
Yeah, I thought about that the other day. I had the same thought as the viewer who sent the question. I struggled to find someone. The only one maybe that can come close is maybe when Ibrahimovic went from Inter Milan to Barcelona in the 09 summer, 09-10 season for 60 million euros plus Samuel Eto'o in the other way, so a lot of money. And in the end, I think he scored 21 goals that season in all competitions. So individually, he did okay. It just never worked out. It was not obviously a great season for Barcelona overall. And to the fact that they also lost in the Champions League to Inter Milan, who went on to win the Champions League without Ibra. So maybe that's a little bit similar, maybe. But one like Kane, where the guy's been on fire pretty much all season, but his team being average, like we've said, apart from Ibra, I can't really find another one.
Yeah, the Zlatan Champions League curse, a good shout there from Jules. Nadim's interior decorator for Seb. You forgot Luis Garcia and Casey for your TST ESPN FC team, and maybe your boy Hercules would be a better option than Ale, just saying.
For what?
So yesterday a question was asked, how would we build a 7-on-7 team of ESPN FC players for the upcoming TST tournament where they're playing for $1 million prize?
Okay.
And I put my team together, you were on it.
Right.
I left Hercules out of it because
he
doesn't play anymore.
Right.
Like, he's not really an athlete at all.
And even if he's
on vacation in Hawaii currently right now, he doesn't even work. I don't know what he's doing. I did mention Luis Garcia. I forgot Casey. I did sleep on Casey, and I think I wanted to put Xhaka in goal.
Oh, you
said no way on Xhaka.
Is Casey not older than Xhaka?
I think they're right about the same age.
Right. I'm going to guess that Casey gets down low about as slowly.
Can I put them both in the goal? Because they're both big bodies. Can I play with 2 goalies?
We could rotate them.
So, Jules, let me know what you think about this team. We had Luis, you were a big part of the team. Natum, Ale.
Oh yeah, all the play, baby.
I was in there. Oh, Jurgen Klinsmann is maybe somebody we could bring into the team. That
If
could
you
be
want
nice.
a benchman, bench
Mario
him for Klinsmann, not for Hercules.
We thought to broad. I don't even have to start. I can just kind of manage from the side.
You were starting?
Well, it was my team, so in the fantasy, yes, I was starting.
Right, I see.
Jules, what do you think of our chances? Can we put together a pretty decent squad here?
I like it, man. How do we split the $1 million though? Do we split evenly, or is there like more incentive, you know, for individual bonuses and stuff?
We donated to charity, Jules.
That's right. That's right.
We do it for the passion and the love for the game, Jules.
Amen.
Sorry, Ali, you're right. I forgot. My bad.
And that's exactly why we do Extra Time, for the passion and the love of the game. Don't miss tomorrow's edition of ESPN FC. Should be a good one as Liverpool travels to Old Trafford to take on Manchester United.